Welcome everybody to this episode where you get more Beamng Roadkill live preparation with the drag cars. Nothing blows up, but filled with failure. Oh boy. Wow, that's actually a bit faster. That wasn't a great launch though. I feel like the car can be better. But alright everybody, we are here. We're doing the amazing thing. Yes, we're tuning for Roadkill Live, and okay. But yeah, we're doing all the drag tuning today, and this is going to be a bit of a big episode because there is a lot of work that needs to be done. And I'm going to work on this thing first because it's probably going to be one of the faster cars. The cars that are going to be running are the Regency, the JDM Dream, Wagon, Blue Buck, General Hawk, the OG Barstow, Cop Car, Dominator, Super B Rotson, Twin Turbo ETK, and Rostarsto. And there's only a couple vehicles that I want to check out of that, but that's probably going to be for other content. But yeah. But we have a lot of vehicles to work on, the Super B being one of them. I don't think I've ever done an episode on the Super B. I think I've just done an episode with the Super B, which is insane because I've had that car for a very long time. But yeah, but the OG Barstow, we got to work on this thing. Brakes, might put a different converter in it just so that it doesn't, push itself over the line. And I'm not going to turn it up yet. That's going to be a different episode. But yeah, as you can see, the wheelie bar has been made and installed for it, which is what we needed. And it went a little faster than before. I think my record was like a 798. I think there was a 787, I think it was, that was on the board. But yeah, we have some little improvements to do to this, like brakes. It's still got GRS brakes on it, and that mod is so outdated that it's just, it's just time to put some stock brake discs on it again. But yeah, we got a lot of work to do to this thing, and the Super B is going to be even more work. Cop Car is going to be fine. Rotson's going to be fine. Regency's fine, as we just saw. The JDM Dream, I might run that in this episode and see if it's going to blow up. Starstow should be fine. Twin Turbo ETK should be fine. The Wagon should definitely be fine. Nothing can kill that thing. The Blue Buck, fine. The Dominator I'm going to run, see if there's any time that I could milk out of it. But yeah, so like 3 cars that we're going to work on in this episode. But the rest of them, they should be alright. But if any issues come up when I test them, I'll be the first to know. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of work, This is probably going to be the course over 2 days of recording instead of 1. I know in the last video I made it seem like time went by, but that was all the same night. But this is probably going to be 2 days worth of recording because it's late right now and I'm tired and, I had nothing better to do. But yeah, let's put some brakes on it. And remember, this is all heavy-duty suspension except for the rear. I think the rear is all drag, if I remember. But oh, it is stock front discs. I think this thing has race brakes now. Ah, yes, it does. It does have race brakes now. Those are new, for sure. Full race brakes, yeah, we'll keep that. Steering, I don't need the power steering. That's extra weight. Radiator, that's fine. All that's fine. Engine, anything that I could do to this, maybe. No nitrous, trust me. No nitrous at all. In the rear. Rear race disc brakes. Okay, it looks like it's going to be race rear drum brakes. I don't think there's discs for this car. But yeah, that's full. Alright. It might not push over the line now that it's got Beamng brakes in it. And yeah, all this is drag suspension. Yeah, all the race. I know there are drag coilovers, but I don't think they're good. Plus, I like the way the car is squatting now since we have the wheelie bar, so I can easily put up with that. Passenger seat, gone. It's a drag car now. Door cards are already shaved out of it. I wish there was a hood for it. I feel like a hood would be sick in this. I think that's it, really. And I might turn it up a tiny bit, but let's oh boy. But let's go get lined up. All right, let's see what it does with a burnout here. Oh yeah. It won't pull through. It won't blow through the brakes now at the line. $780. Wow. I feel like it's missing power. Let me look at my papers here. Oh boy. No, it's on pace, I'd say. I guess I can turn it up a tiny bit. Yeah, I'll turn it up a tiny bit. Let's see if we can blow it up so that I can replace it with something that's probably going to be very slow. Oh boy. That's good burnouts now. Wow, he can be that far over the line. You fucking kidding me? He's that far over the line, but he didn't red light. What the fuck? This AI in this game, I swear to God. Just park it. Yeah, I figured out an easy way to reset the drag race if I red light, which is a good thing. Did it actually just go slower? An 8.0. Yeah, it went slower. I'm fucking confused now. Hold on, have I been running 8s this whole time? I gotta review footage here. Okay, I put the converter in it. I've completely forgot to do that. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, I got a little bit more rev. I'd have to turn these turbos up to full kill, but I don't want to do that. So I think we're just going to call this thing good for now. I've done everything that I'd like to it. So yeah, let's move on to the Super Bee now. All right, everybody, and here she is. My good old Dodge Corvette Super Bee. Yes, personal vehicle of mine, and you have seen it before in some episodes. You've seen it in the background. It's been around, and it's a pretty alright car. It's basically a stage 2 supercharger on top of a 440, fully built. I think it's got a 150 shot of nitrous in it, and yeah. But basically, it's a Super Bee. It's got a like a roll hoop in it with some back bracing. Nothing extreme for a roll cage. It's basically, you know, it's supposed to be a cooled car that you can drive and drag race at the same time. Never really meant to do autocross, but yeah, it's basically the car to drag race. But you know, Corvette's a good-looking car and everything, and might be too good to be roadkill. But never had an issue with this car, so maybe this is the time where I actually blow up the 440. Who knows? So far, it's been indestructible. And yes, it's a manual. It's not an automatic. This is a manual car, and it will stay a manual car. I'm never going to put an automatic in it. And I guess I could say this thing is kind of fast the way it is. You know, it's got decent brakes on it. I think it's like 900 horsepower with the blower. I think. I'm not 100% on that at all. But yeah, we are going to take it and run it up against the twin turbo ETK. Yeah, we're going to see how well it does. But yeah, the Super Bee, this is like, I love this car. I don't use it enough though. Like, you know, it's always like the last choice, but that wasn't a good burnout, but let's go with it anyways. Nitrous. A 9.5? That actually feels like its best time. Hold on, let me check my records here. 9.5 Super Bee, where is it? 9.2, no, 9.2. Okay, so it's capable of going. Wow, this thing might actually knock into the 8s if I do what I want to do it. Huh. Actually, a little scared now to see how fast this thing will go. I'm gonna put skinnies and slicks on it. Or like, well, more legitimate tires. These are really just, you know, stuff that I do on it. But wow. Alright, well let's well, I'm gonna throw tires on it. I'm gonna hope that it doesn't do a wheelie. Because there's no wheelie bar for this car. And I don't want to go jacking up anything. But I think it's in a good setup to where it won't do a wheelie. It's got full suspension on it already, but yeah, I want to throw a different set of tires on it. Or wheels and tires on it. Take a little bit of weight out of it since it is a heavy car. And there's not much that I can really do. I'm not taking the passenger seat out because it'll never go back in. But yeah, hopefully wheels and a little bit bigger shot of nitrous will help it. But yeah, we'll be right back. I'll go and make those changes. Well, you did fall asleep, but there is nothing wrong with that. So basically, you know, I just wanted to make a quick video as I'm doing a video that will be uploaded eventually. You know, just to say thanks for hearing me out and everything, and, you know, just wanting to try. It really does mean a lot to me that you wanted to. And you know, you don't have to regret what you did. You know, I don't want you to, but all I want you to be is just happy that, you know, we sat down, we talked, and we're going to be working on it. That's really the best part about it. I really hope, you know, we'll be able to make it work, and I'm sure we will. You know, excited, very excited, and I'm just happy to have you, and I'm very grateful for that. And just, you know, never think that, you know, what you did is a bad thing or anything like that. Just keep your head high, and we'll work through everything. I love you very much, and you deserve the world. You really do. You're always just sweet, kind, and caring to me. And you always hear me out in the end, which is even better. You're more than I could ever ask for, and I'm very happy about it. But, yeah, thank you. Alright, let's see. Will it do a burnout on these tires? Probably just about the same as before, but it has more grip. Definitely tell that. Didn't like that. Didn't like that. I'd push it and go to the limit, but this car is needed in a week. And there's no way that we'll actually get an engine in this thing before Saturday. Like, literally, this is like a week away when I'm recording this. I wonder why. Is it because I only have a stage 1 block in it? It wheelied, though, which was the cool part. I did not expect it to wheelie, but it bogged pretty badly. Let's just look really quick. Did I have a stage 1 or a stage 2 block in this thing? Yeah, stage 2 in turn. There are stage 3. This is a 250 shot. Let's go adjustable shot size, and let's hit it with a good old 200. I feel like 250 might be pushing it for this motor. There's a... Oh, don't mess with that. Yeah, let's just go with a good old 200. Second gear. Let's see. So the 200 shot was not good. I ran it down the the return road, and it wasn't happy. So we're back at a 150 shot. We're going to see what it does with the lighter rims and tires here. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, let's respawn you. That was not good. I did not mean to overshoot the line like that. Let's get nitrous on. How the hell did I run a fucking 9.2? I guess I gotta get a good launch. I don't know how the hell I ran a 9.2. It bogs pretty bad off the line, which could easily be because I never put a flywheel in the car. I don't know. Might keep the old wheels and tires on it. Because it doesn't seem like that it likes these wheels and tires. It bogs. It wheelies though, which is the cool part. Really excited about that. But yeah, that's depressing as hell. Alright, well I guess we'll come back tomorrow and we'll run the Dominator. See how well it's going to do, see what I'm going to need, because that car is probably going to need some attention to detail, especially since it's a manual car. Alright, we'll be back tomorrow. So you may be wondering, where's the Dominator? We're supposed to be testing that next. Well, I've had a change of mind and a change of heart, and I want to do it. We're going to build a last-minute burnout car. I'm very excited to do these burnouts because, you know, I've been, you know, horsing around with them, like these cars a little bit. And after filming that last episode, you know, I'm very excited to do that. So you may not know what this car is, but this car has been around for a little while now. This is Brutus. This is a blue buck that I picked up back when we got the beater. I wanted to have a nice one for myself. It had a 291 in it. Put a supercharger on it, ran great, put some mags on it, was awesome, put nitrous on it, and of course, you know, what I wanted to do was blow up the old motor and put in, you know, a nice big block in it. Well, I haven't done that yet, but that's going to happen. And now reasons you might be saying, you know, why build a burnout car out of a blue buck? Why not do it out of a Moonhawk? Why don't you use one of your other vehicles? Well, first off, I want this thing to be a manual, and I want this thing to achieve high wheel speed in the burnout, because those are going to be points for the vehicles in the contest. So that's what we're going to build this thing into, because those other vehicles, that they're already, you know, like set up like nicely to where I like them. The cop car has a pretty good duration on it. The Crusher Moonhawk is amazing. I'm very excited for the blown Cornet. I did a rip in that thing today around the burnout pad. Boy, was it spicy. And I now like that car again. But we're going to get to work on this thing because I think that the big block with a big supercharger on it can make close to 2,000 horsepower, which is difficult to achieve in Beamng without nitrous. So, yeah, we got a built motor, we got a supercharger, we got everything to do this, so why the hell not? So yeah, we're going to have a big 423 in it, cubic inch V8, the Ultra Thrust. And I think, you know, stock, it already makes half decent numbers. Ooh, yeah, a lot of that's changing. Okay, engine management, adjustable rev limiter. I want the engine to rev high. Very high, but not too high. Probably going to rev it out to 6,500 because I want it to spit flames. Of course, stage 3 performance block. We're not going to use the modded one. I know the modded one will probably make a shitload of horsepower. Yes. Side pipes. And no, we're not doing any suspension work. We're probably going to do work on the brakes and that's it. Tubular exhaust headers. Like, this motor is going to be a lot. Especially since it's going to have long tube headers. And... ooh. Stage 5 supercharger. I wonder if it'd actually be able to take it. We're going to see how much horsepower this thing makes. And if I need to, I'll put something crazy in it. And yes, we are putting 4-speed manual in it. I want a manual transmission in this thing so that we can do 4th gear burnouts. Because that's going to be one of the keys to, well, it's going to be one of the keys to wheel speed. I can't stay in, like, you know, 3rd gear and drive the whole entire time. I should do shocks on it, I'm pretty sure, but I should put yeah, high performance radiator in it. I really should put a better radiator in it just so that it will have duration. Should be good there. I think, yeah, you know what? Let's do some heavy duty shocks front and rear. That's the other thing. This thing is not a live axle. It's the, well, it is live axle, but it's a 3-link. So, effectively, it should be a little bit better. Hopefully that suspension stiffens it up a little bit so it doesn't have as much body roll. Alright, we'll do... oh yeah, race rear disc brakes. And we ain't going Australian with this. We're going to keep rear brakes on it. And, yeah, full race brake pads. Rear diff, we are putting a limited, ooh, spool. Race rear limited slip. Is there anything? I don't know. Okay, 273. Well, effectively, the thing about it now, 410s are long gears. So wouldn't I want to put a 410 in it? So then it has more room? Yeah, no, I guess a 410 would probably... you know, a 410 would be better because it's a longer gear. I don't know. Questioning now. Okay. It should be everything for the moment. By the way, I had a cage put in this thing like last minute yesterday. Let's put it up to 65. Lower that down to like a 6. Let's boost you up to a 35 psi. Oh boy, here we go. Wow. It takes a while for it to rev down. We'll do a test between the gears, actually. We'll see if, wow! Front brakes are not there. And I don't feel like this is fast enough. Like, I don't feel like that this is gonna be what we want. Alright, well, let's just see. We'll do a test burnout here. Alright. I want like a good 100 mile per hour wheel speed, so let's put... Definitely gets the tires loose. Jesus Christ, the steering sucks. Well, first off, oh boy, we gotta fix the brakes. Let me do a couple fixes and we'll be back. So I put the bigger blower on it. Let's see what it can do here. Damn. This trans is like really laggy. And it can't do 4th gear. I'm gonna put the other block in it, and maybe put the 308s in it. Car's revving a lot more now. And we got 2,000 horsepower. getting there. Well, I think the only key left to wheel speed is possibly a set of smaller tires. Technically, bigger would spin faster. And I don't think I can have anything bigger. Let's try to get like a tiny Steely. Let's get some like four slot 15x6s. Maybe that will help the car a little bit. I think I want to adjust the rev range. Make sure I got the smallest tire. Ooh. Off-road tire. Let's see. Maybe the tire's bigger. Ooh. That's fucking stupid. Yeah, let's just put the good old bias ply in the back there, and let's put the rev range up to 7. See if it can take it. I think it can. It's got a good block. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Alright, you know what? Let's take it over to the burnout pit. I think we gotta do a throw into it and see how well it can do. Hopefully I don't break it. Alright. Let's see what it will do. Actually, let me get rid of this. It's overheating really quick. Wow. It hit 100 though. It got that wheel speed up into the hundreds though, which is great. But I think it needs a radiator. Let me see. Is there anything stronger that I can put in it? Oh. This one might get some longevity. That didn't sound good. Yeah, let's do another throw. Jesus Christ, that was terrible. It wants to rev higher. That's the even better part. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. The rings are shot. Oh. Man, maybe it doesn't like revving that high. It's starving of oil. I'm not even doing that. It's the best part. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm gonna guess the rings are not liking that high RPM. So let's see if we can just save it with the 6500. I don't think it's gonna help. I think it might be something with the mod. More flames though, which is the best part. Oh boy. It's hurt. And I don't know why. Well, you know what? I think I'm just gonna leave it here. So when this episode goes up, basically the live stream will be starting. It's most likely going to be on YouTube, but keep updated on my Instagram, and there will be a video on YouTube saying if the stream is going to be moved to Twitch. I'm going to try to get it on YouTube, though, because I feel like more people will be able to watch it that way. But, yeah, remember, Saturday, January 11th, 12 p.m. EST, Roadkill Live, right here at the California track. Bunch of burnout cars, bunch of drag cars, drag bracket racing, burnout contests between some of the vehicles. I've even got another burnout vehicle that I'm literally just blowing it up for fun. We're gonna weld a diff on the day, and yeah, just basically send that thing into the wall a couple times and well, then get rid of it. It's worth nothing, basically. But, yeah. And you will see if good old Brutus here will be able to pull off a win, and not only that, be able to not destroy itself after a couple seconds. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Go watch the live stream, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.